My name's Chris Loyn. I'm the principal architect for Loyn Co Architects based in Penarth. We do a whole range of architectural projects, from little extensions, working with disabled people, conversions, right the way through to the sort of grand designs, big one-off houses. Lately, back to my heart, we're doing more housing. Ever since I set out in practice on my own, I recognised how it's such a team endeavour. I mean, a production of architecture goes beyond even the discipline of architecture. You've got all the other disciplines, your structural engineers, your mechanical and electrical engineers, your planners. You've all got to work together to make it a success. To me, everybody is as important as everybody else. When I heard about EO, and the John Lewis model was the one that was bandied around all the time, I thought that's the one for us. And I like that philosophy. I think it gives a collective sense of responsibility, a commitment, and drive for the business as a whole. The best one, Property and Directors Loan Fund buys the property, which we're in at the moment. I gift 20%, we're talking about, as shares, and the pension fund puts a commercial lease in place, say for 10 years with a 5-year break clause or something like that. We've always been open book anyway, so they knew what the income was, they could see the outgoings. We have regular monthly meetings. We were there in many respects other than in name, and I think we're a very considerate practice. So, if somebody's got an issue, people come first. They're the most important. And, so if somebody has issue and needs time off for whatever reason, you have it. Now I have 3 co-directors, there's four directors in practice for management purposes. I'm still at the moment the owner, but I don't have a private helicopter or anything like that. We have regular pub lunches together and great Christmas parties together. So we all work our socks off, stupid hours and things, but we all feel we're doing it for togetherness. We're not doing it to feed one person at the top of a pyramid. And that is better, and I'm sure it will continue that way once we're formally owned. The benefits are already greater cohesion, and although it always seems to be evading us getting across the finishing line, there is a trajectory, and people know it will happen. As an architect, I love to design, I draw, but I want to be involved in those projects. I don't want to become an administrator or a manager. And so consequently, some of those other administrative tasks I just wasn't doing very well. Hence, the step 1 was the introduction of directorships, so that could relieve me of those duties and we could share them. And that's really, really helped. And I think it's helped throughout the whole of the practice. From the students who come in, they can see an evolving organisation that is based on fairness and trust. I would say you spend most of your life in work. If you're not loving it, go and do something different or change it. And I think we here have a happy existence, and we recognise that this massive proportion of our time on this planet is spent doing stuff together. So be like a family. Paul and Brandon have been the total backbone to this transition time, and the continuity and superb advice. You get a feeling they're almost part of our organisation. Their heart is and their mind are there to help us. That's encouraging and lovely. And business relationships should be based on that mutual respect and trust and working together for the better collective. I couldn't have done it without them. Amazing, absolutely amazing.